Hello, hello. I'm just focusing on the camera.
Yeah. Hey, Jeremiah. Alright. Let me, Can you switch the screen to the... Yeah. Alright. So we're having slight difficulty with Excel coming up. So, oops, not that one. So, we're gonna be doing some workarounds to make it work. So bear with us. We'll get it figured out for next week, but, yeah, we're having some minor issues with our streaming software communicating with Excel, so we're doing a workaround with a screen grab. So that works. Jeremiah, are you on your way home? He's like, always. No, he didn't say that. Not
Jeremiah, very nice snag with the Saints because I forgot to put the Browns, so all the prices were off by one. So he got them for $12, but they shouldn't have been on there. What up, Smitty? So, sorry about that. That was a steal because they sold for $35, so.
But a pleasant surprise. And I'm glad it was one of our regulars.
Yes, so enjoy the Cardinals on the house.
Woo! Jeremiah says he's home already. Oh, nice. E-Man Speaks, welcome. If you were all here a couple weeks ago, he was our NASA guest.
It's always Excel.
It is. What is your hat?
Bears.
Oh.
Did you say Orioles?
Yeah.
No, it's Bears.
There's no... It's Orioles colors. I've never seen that logo for the Bears.
The old school B.
Oh, is it? Okay.
I'm trying to find that break.
Brad's here. He said, I'm late. Hi.
What's up, Brad?
Hey, Brad.
Okay, this might be it.
So, tonight's breaks, I'm not going to read through all of them because I feel like that...
No, let's just focus on the Bowman and the Prizm because we might have some eBay people in here. Anybody from eBay, welcome. Thank you.
Is the Bowman Chrome U from eBay?
No, the Bowman Jumbo is from eBay.
Okay.
Anybody from eBay, again, thank you. Welcome. We have Prizm Hobby Box number 3. And we have 10 teams left. But we usually have anywhere between 10 or 15 teams left.
Sorry,
when we go live, and we've always filled it, so I'm hoping the same for today. And then the half case of Bowman Jumbo, we still have 23 teams left, so I did put in the eBay listing that if it didn't fill tonight, that we would keep it rolling, and then the day that it fills, we'll have a special stream that night to do it. So please bear with us. It's the first Bowman that we've done. Well, it's the first. We've done a couple other baseball ones, but nothing this big. So with the price of those teams, it's going to take a little bit longer to fill.
Sorry, it's cut off.
But huge potential, as most people know.
Yep, with that whole half case.
And the price of these autos and all that. So if you're here for the Bowman Jumbo, we'll see what happens with teams coming off. But we will keep you posted on through eBay to let you know when that fills. And again, we'll do a special stream. So 10 teams left in the Prizm number 3. I'll go over those really quick. We have the Bills, Cardinals. Oh, I gotta take the Cardinals off. Hold on.
You're talking about the 2022 Prizm Hobby eBay break number 3?
Yes.
Pick a team.
9 teams left now.
9 teams.
Let me just make sure I have that right.
Man, it's so inconsistent. Just the way it displays.
Let me double check that real quick. I have 9.
Well, Jeremiah, E-Man, Brad, Smitty, good to see all of you. Thank you for coming. Dave is working on his counting skills.
I missed it. Oh, there's one.
It's hard, it gets confusing.
Why does it keep saying? Oh, there we go. Found it.
He found it. What'd you find?
Where the other 2 teams were. I forgot to take them off the Excel. I usually put a 1 next to the ones that are remaining so I can keep track of teams.
Got it.
All right, so the eBay Prizm number 3, we have the Bills, Cowboys, Falcons. Well, let's go through some prices. I'm sorry. Bills for 24, Cowboys for 16, Falcons for 28, Giants for 16, Raiders for 12, Rams for 12, Ravens for 12, Seahawks for 24, Titans for 27. Any team can hit, as we saw how many weeks ago with the gold vinyl. The Giants, Kayvon Thibodeau, gold vinyl out of 5.
2 weeks ago?
From a $9 spot. Yeah, I think it was 2 weeks ago from a $9 spot. So don't give up on any of these.
And the winner of that one, the new owner, is Jeremiah, and he bought that $9 spot just on a fluke, just to fill it up.
And won the bounty too.
Oh yeah.
Yep. So we'll see if anything comes off here in the next couple minutes. I'm looking for something else really quick.
Any questions, confusion, we're happy to help clarify. Or if you're new to this, of course. We want to make it easy, straightforward. We know if you're just buying into breaks, or if you're coming into breaks with someone that you're not used to breaking with, it can be confusing how they do things.
Mm-hmm.
So don't hesitate if you have any questions. Jeremiah says he doesn't own it anymore.
Tell us. You gotta tell us what you sold it for. Come on. Oh yeah, it was on eBay. Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
Were you watching it?
He had mentioned that it was at, I forget what price, at a certain, I can't remember how many days he had left when he told us. Oh my God, did you see that? Holy crap.
Spot.
All right, why don't you parlay that into more breaks? And no, I'm just kidding.
He's only
Congrats,
half
man. Congrats. That is awesome. Gold vinyl, baby.
And it was presented to him personally.
Yes.
In a gold bag.
Oh, wow, nice.
Along with his ridiculously awesome slabs.
All right, I found it. So, while we're waiting, we got a Leaf redemption in. This was from... Can I switch?
Oh, yeah.
This was from our 2022 6-box Leaf Pro Set Metal number 2. And we did go 10 spot serial number. We had Smitty with 1, Vern with 2, Smitty with 3, 4, 5, Brad with 6, Smitty with 7, Jeremiah with 8, Smitty with 9, Diesel with 0, And it is 1 out of 10 for Smitty.
Nice.
Congratulations.
Woo!
Chris Olave, purple scope. Nice. Still nothing on the Bryce Young. And Leaf does not give an update on when they ship. They just show up. So that kind of sucks. They've been pretty quick except for this one.
Vince got a purchase in. Thank you. He picked 3 teams in the half case Bowman Jumbo.
Okay.
For baseball. Nice.
All right. And
let me update that. Thank you, Vince.
Thanks, Vince. I gotta verify the account because Instagram is stupid.
You don't use my phone?
No, I got it.
Okay. Woo! Alright, so for that half case 2023 Bowman Jumbo eBay baseball break, pick your team. We've got 20 teams left on that. Let me make it easy for everyone if you're interested. There's the link for that. Save you some effort.
I just saw a message on there, now it's gone.
I saw it come in, but I didn't look at it. Let me see if I can still see it.
It was for Beckett Elliott. Beckett, I saw your message, and for some reason it's gone. I think you wanted to take your spots in. Can you resend that message really quick? I'll take care of it.
He wanted to move them.
I didn't catch what he wanted to move him into. I don't know why the message went away when it kicked me out of Instagram.
It didn't kick me out of Instagram, but the message went away from me also. Oh, he's typing. Okay. This is good. Problem solving. Jeremiah says I should send y'all my official trading card and autograph it. I can finally return to 101. Yes, please.
Transfer my break credit over to the Nationals. Yep, we can do that. I'll do that right now. Hang on 1 second. Let me get that.
Was that break credit already applied to something?
Yeah, I'll take it off on the list, yeah. Not something we have up.
Okay.
Right there.
You want the Nationals. Dave's taking care of that within our store.
How much are the Nationals on there? Oh, I can look.
17.
Okay. And then Beckett, I'm going to send you a gift card with the balance.
Are you going to do that now, or do you want to post it?
Hmm?
Are you planning to do that right now, or do you want to post it as a reminder?
No, I'm going to do it right now.
Okay. That way you can use it for more breaks tonight.
I'm getting
Hard at work.
Yeah, I trailed off.
Dax Kinsey, hello, welcome.
Hey, Dax. We are still working on the Bowman break. We just had 3 more teams come off.
4.
Why is it up there like that?
Because it's the screen grab. Do you want to go back to the other screen? Yeah. And I can fix it. 1 second.
So Dax, yeah, this is our first baseball of this size, and came from eBay. Obviously, we have 19 teams left. Like I put in the listing, if it doesn't go tonight, which we really hope it does, as soon as it fills, we'll do the special stream that night. So teams are coming off decently fast. I know there's a lot of big teams gone, so that's good in terms of filling it. And we'll keep in touch over eBay to let you know when it does go, if it doesn't go tonight. And then if you want, usually we kind of ask for, we usually ask for a week. If we can't fill it in a week, then we'll refund you if you want. And I can see you're not happy about that.
Which is fair. We do try to be transparent in the listing. It says that, but I mean, I understand.
Yeah, I understand frustration. Yeah. I expected more teams to come off. I know Bowman's been huge this week.
Has it?
I did, yeah, it's been huge. I did research a ton to try to get pricing as low as we could do it. So I expected more to come off eBay. But the remaining teams are on our website for decently lower than they were on eBay. So we can do that because of the fees and stuff. Of course, I want it to be tonight, but I understand. Oh, okay. All right. No, it was more disappointment one than it was Okay, gotcha. Well, thanks for understanding. Did you move this?
I did.
Okay.
Because it was on your elbow.
Gotcha. So thank you for understanding. We're still working on it. Just had another team come off.
Nice.
Let me update Vince's. Oh wait, before I do that, I'm gonna send Beckett his gift card.
Yes. For those of you who have just joined, here are our current breaks for tonight. We've got some that are close, some that are not so close. But if you're new to breaking or if you're new to us, if you have any questions, we're happy to answer them. We pride ourselves on being inclusive to new people because when each of us were new to the hobby, we were like, what is everyone saying? Why aren't they reading everyone's name? Well, that was me. I wanted them to read every player's name. I mean, now I get it, but...
And Beckett, for the inconvenience on that one, we're sending 20% extra in break credit. And if you can just shoot me a message on Instagram with the correct email. I have one in the system. I just want to make sure it's correct. And then I'll get that over to you. Did you happen to update the Vince teams or no?
I did.
Okay, cool.
Yes. Not in the methodology spreadsheet. I can do that.
Alright, so methodologies. It needs to be done in methodologies.
Yeah.
So I can see how many teams you got left. You never know. We might have a shot.
We tend to get surprised.
Oh, you're doing it now. Okay.
I don't have all of them, of course. White Sox.
Dax, you got the athletics I saw. Okay, thank you.
Ooh, we got you in the list.
Yep.
Nationals just went to Beckett. Did you get that gift card sent?
I'm waiting for him to confirm the email.
His email, that's right.
I messaged, so hopefully he sees it if he's not in here.
Okay.
It's all queued up and ready to go.
Yep.
Again, we have... Oh, we got Smitty coming through with... Ooh, God.
Why is yours faster than mine?
Smitty bombs all over the place tonight.
Oh dang.
Yeah, Smitty.
Just bought 6
Woo.
teams in that half-case Bowman.
Now we really got a chance.
All right.
Got the Mariners,
That number down to 13.
Cubs, Blue Jays. Really big potential there, Smitty. Even the Tigers. I've seen some big Tigers come out of this week.
Big Tigers.
Not actual big Tigers,
in
but
that little box.
Yeah, it's crazy. You got to piece it together.
It's a good price on Tigers then.
I don't know what the going rate is, so I don't have
A
any
lot.
frame of reference.
And they usually come in a bigger box too. So, shipping, storage is harder.
Man, that's...
Woo, Smitty!
That's huge.
I'm stoked. Alright, I'm getting his name put into methodology.
Alright, I'm getting the checklist.
Mariners, my cousin's on that team. Alright, Smitty, got your name in the list. Got that updated with the quantity. Woohoo!
We hit the bounty, so let's change it.
Ah, on the other screen?
Yeah, you don't have to do it now. It just was bringing
Okay.
it if you're not done with the other.
I am.
Okay. And for new people as well, we do something called King of the Hill, and determined by Kristen and I if you have, like, as we go through the evening, cards that we deem worthy. Like, you can't just be like the best, like, oh, this is at $2.99, but it's the first card. Something worthy of going on the podium. We have our first, second, and third podium here. Thank you to Jeremiah. We'll put you in the number 1 spot. If you can survive the evening, you win $20 in break credit. As we go through and there's better cards, you might get knocked off. Second and third does not have a prize as of yet. Maybe one day. So if you're left standing at the end of the night, you get $20.
And bragging
It's
rights.
a nice little, it's a nice little side game. So let's do...
So our April bounty was hit with that gold vinyl. Correct.
No, I'm sorry. He
Oh.
won. No, we didn't hit the bounty. We hit the... I'm sorry. He did the King of the Hill. He won.
Oh, yeah.
But since it's almost May, I say we change it. Well, we'll add to it. We'll do a 1 of 1 for NFL. Non-printing plate. And then for the... You can finish. I'm sorry, you have the parentheses there.
Oh, thank you.
Parenthesis. I don't know. The other one would be for Bowman. If we do anything number 10 or less, we'll do the bounty. Because that's going to be a big time card. So rose gold refractor, gold lava, red lava, superfractor, no printing plate.
What are the bounty amounts?
50 for either one.
Oh, okay.
$50 in break credit. And then through May, as we do more, because we'll have another half case of Bowman, we'll increase that by $25 every week it doesn't hit.
All right. Sorry, it's small. Can you see all of it?
No, because it's all the way down here.
Oh. Okay, because it has our referral program. Woo! Another big purchase just came through.
Smitty!
Smitty again!
Woo! Smitty got the D-backs that I
Woo!
misspelled on the website.
How'd you
Diamondbacks. Diamondbacks. That has huge... I'm going to look up Drew Jones right now. Because his cards are blowing up.
Drew Jones. What position does he play?
I believe it's outfield.
Okay, let me make this a little more concise. Woo! Smitty!
His yellow chrome out of 75 is already at 710 with 3 days left.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's big. It's big time.
That's crazy.
He's got a gold nugget out of 49. It's at 300 with 2 days left. A regular $3.99 paper green parallel is at 100. So basically, any Drew Jones card is going to be huge. A True Blue Refractor out of 150 is listed for 600. Another one out of 150. The Blue Shimmers at 500. Yeah, it's a big card, man.
So Steve is asking what happened to Bowman Break. I assume
we're still working on it, Steve. I think you have... Let me look what you have here. You have the Yankees. So as I said in the listing, if it doesn't go tonight, which we just had a bunch of teams come off, so we do have a really good chance, we'll keep trying to fill it, and then the day that it fills, we'll have a special stream that night. But like I said, just had a bunch coming off that we're trying to catch up on, that we had orders coming through, so let us catch up on that, and we'll see how many teams we have left and give you an idea. So normally we do some other boxes through eBay, and you know, we've done Prizm and Phoenix and stuff like that, and we have
Phoenix, Prizm.
Yeah, we usually have teams left that we fill during the stream. I bought a new break that was scheduled to start at 7. Yes, that's what we said. And all due respect, in the listing I also said if it didn't fill, that we would do it as soon as possible. So we usually ask for like a week's worth of time to get it filled, but like I said, let us catch up on this and we'll see when we can fill it. Do you need help with Smitty's?
Can you double check his, because I think I'm off by 1 and I'm not sure.
Sure.
How.
Okay, no problem. I understand the frustration, but
it's the
again,
nature of breaks.
We tried to be transparent in the listing that there was a chance it wouldn't fill prior to the stream, but understandable. I think we're showing 12 teams left. 11?
11 should be.
Yep, I see 11.
Okay.
Yeah, we can refund you, no problem. I'll do it right now. That's all you had to ask for. I understand your frustration.
What team did he have?
The Yankees. Let's put that back on the board, and I'll add it to the website.
Okay. So you should see that refund momentarily. Almost there, almost there.
Okay, there you go, Steve. All refunded. Let me put that back on the website.
spreadsheet back up on the stream, pulling the next most recent version, which I believe is up to date.
Okay.
Smitty, I appreciate that.
Beckett, I am sending you. I saw in the Shopify history that was the right email, so I'm sending you the balance of your original purchase plus 20% in break credit. So feel free to use that whenever. You could use it on the Yankees if you want because they're available. That's all good, man. Let me. Got sidetracked. Let me put that back in there. The Yankees are free in the store, right? I mean, not free, but they're freed up in the store. They're canceled in the...
They were never in the store because it was an eBay
Not the store, the Excel sheet?
Yes.
Okay. Meanwhile, back at the ranch...
I was driving once. This was like 10 or 15 years ago. This is unrelated. I saw Hidden Valley.
Hidden Valley Ranch?
No, just the Hidden Valley.
There had to be a ranch on there.
I imagine, because I think it was California. I know that there are a few Hidden Valleys in the U.S., but this one was super green, and I was like, I bet you they grow the ranch right there.
They grow.
I really wanted to go see it, but the person I was with, they were like, that's not it. I'm like, can we look? E-Man Speaks says, how did you see the valley if it was hidden? There was a...
I like that.
That's fair. There was an exit sign that said Hidden Valley with the arrow. So I think it was close by. This was before smartphones. Before I had GPS. So I couldn't look up anything about it. I had an amazing homemade Chipotle ranch with my chicken tenders today. Nice.
All right, let's update after all the commotion.
I'm showing the Yankees as not available. Listed, but not available.
Yeah, hold on. I always forget to do the quantity. Like, why isn't... Never mind. Should just automatically default to 1.
I agree.
But it's fine. It's fine, Shopify. I'll do it myself.
Fine, Shopify. I mean, it was... E-Man Speak says it wasn't very well hidden then, since there was like an exit sign for it. But in its defense, it was like a 2-lane highway, like in the hills and mountains of California. So maybe they just want a really limited amount of visitors. You gonna share with the class?
I can't.
Okay.
It's not appropriate, but the text I just got was... It made me tingle. It was so funny.
Oh dang, nice.
But it's not. It's not appropriate.
Jeez.
Oh, especially the last part.
Can I see it?
I'm sorry.
You don't usually laugh like this. Who sent this?
Oh shit! I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
Oh man, that was delicious. That really got me. The last one really got me. I wish I could share. I'm sorry, guys. It's just not. It's not kid friendly. I'm on the borderline of losing it again.
That's okay. You're allowed to.
Man, that was awesome. Maybe you didn't feel the same, but that last one really was really just right up my alley. All right.
Okay. The spreadsheet doesn't match the.
We have a Discord, yeah. I'll share it on the Discord.
And if anyone wants to join our Discord, let us know.
Oh man, that was great. Yeah, so we had the Yankees canceled, and somebody bought the Angels and then canceled right away too. So, them's the dangers of it selling on eBay.
Oh, you re-put up the Nationals as available.
Cool.
Did Beckett back out? No.
No, I don't. I don't know if I ever took it down.
I think you did, but it came back.
The Nationals, we will not be sold. All right, it's updated.
Okay. I have a fun fact about the Nationals and the Rockies.
Okay. Share it.
Oh, did you want to know?
Well, I don't know.
Alright, so I have 2 fun facts. Between when I finished university and when we had our graduation ceremony, we had about a week. So me and my friends, we went camping. We went to Cincinnati to go to a Reds game. We had Skyline Chili before. It was phenomenal, but it was a Reds versus Rockies game, and it was okay. I do like going to MLB games, I haven't been in a bit, but I know with the tendency to recruit based more on statistics, I know it's not as exciting as it used to be, but it's still fun. And upstairs, in my cat room, I have a cat room. I have a floor in there. It's foam tiles, and it is of the Rockies logo and the Washington Nationals logo, because everyone knows kittens love baseball. Brad said, I was driving, I wanted to say something to that guy for being so rude. Doesn't belong here. It really doesn't.
It's alright. Everybody has their opinion.
Yeah. And I'm going to assume that person's no longer in our chat, but I'm not going to say anything mean. We are very straightforward in the listing. And when you buy something on eBay, you have to adhere to the terms of it.
I understand being disappointed that it didn't start when you expect to buy in, but...
That's true.
Not everybody reads the descriptions.
Yeah.
But usually if I buy any breaks on eBay, or if I'm even looking, I look and see what their policy is on when it's going to go, and if it's when it fills, or a certain time. So, yeah. I get it. It's fine. You go.
Brad's going AFK. Get this party started.
Nice. All right, so let's get back to Prizm. We have 9 teams left. I think the last box was but the one before that was fantastic.
We did have a good Prizm a couple weeks ago.
And we have 12 teams left in the half case Bowman.
12. Okay.
Right, is it?
Yeah, because he returned the Yankees.
Yeah. Some of the teams left are the Astros for 60.
E-Man speaks. That's where you live.
The Braves for 75. The Brewers for 35. The Giants for 79. The Guardians for 45. The Marlins for 49. The Mets for 69. The Pirates for 49. The Rangers for 69. The Red Sox for 79. The Rockies for 39. And the Yankees for 145. Yankees are loaded.
That's true.
So a lot of the big teams are gone, which is huge because obviously it's harder to fill the bigger teams.
So we've got the bigger teams.
So we've definitely got
gone, except for the Yankees, which is now up for grabs if anyone is passionate about that. I've been to Yankee Stadium.
Yeah, the old one or the new one?
I don't know.
What year?
I've been a couple times, whichever one the Staten Island Ferry goes to. Probably on Staten Island.
I don't know anything about.
Maybe it's... Alright.
I mean, they're both not still standing, so...
Oh, really? Well, what did I see? They have a local baseball team. I don't know what league it is, but it's the Staten Island Fairy Hawks. It's cute. Atlantic League of Professional Baseball.
I'm trying to see when the new one... April 2009, the new one opened.
Oh, I went in 2007, and then I went probably 3 or 4 more times after 2009. E-Man Speak says it's storming in Houston currently. Isn't it usually? Smitty says it's whiskey time.
Oh, yeah.
Dave is drinking to that.
Cheers. Oh man, still recovering from that laugh.
You're still.
You should hear, like, if I really laugh, it's like super high pitched. Nice. It's something, yeah. That was close. That was close.
That was a very genuine, like, uncontrolled.
That was really close. That was really close to, like, the howl that I do or whatever. It's only happened a few times in my life.
Really?
Where it's just the uncontrolled, yeah. I wish I remembered. I wish I remember one of the things that set it off, but I don't.
I have a couple funny stories about just uncontrolled laughter. So... I have a sister who is a couple years older than me, and we're pretty close. We're not super close, but we're pretty close. I believe I was 15 and she was 17, and we, along with our mom, we were flying to Reno to visit my uncle's mother. And my sister and I, we ended up across the aisle from each other. And it's like the middle of the flight, you know, half the people are asleep, people are reading, listening to music, it's quiet. And I look over and she winks at me. I lost it. I was trying so hard to be quiet, but then the more I try to stay quiet, like, I would snort, and I don't usually snort laughing. Oh, man. The people had no idea what I was laughing at. It was good. It was good. And then... Oh! For Christmas a few years ago, my sister got me... You know those tall candles with the saints on them? They're like glass.
Yeah.
So she got me one of those with Jimmy on it. And I have it upstairs. Jimmy is my late cat. And it's from a website called Go Saint Yourself. And you can put whoever you want as a saint on there. It said Saint Jimmy. And I started laughing so hard that I couldn't breathe. I started drooling and my back started hurting. And I was just sitting there vibrating. It was very funny.
That's the mixer we have. Okay, let's see.
E-Man Speak says, I mean, what else is there to do on a flight to Reno? I mean, back when I was 15, not much. I mean, compared to now. There were still plenty of things to do, objectively. I even think I was trying to read a book, but... Man. And there was another trip we were at Orion's Buffet. Did you ever have
Ryan's? No. No, I've never heard of that.
We had one really, really close to us growing up, and then it disappeared. And then we found one when my mom and sister and I were traveling somewhere, and we went. It's a buffet, but it's like if Golden Corral is actually good.
Mm.
And I don't know what we were laughing about, but the three of us started laughing so loud. And I was probably around the same age. I might have been a little older. We might have been looking at colleges. I might have been a couple years older, but we're at this restaurant. It's like a Friday or Saturday night. It's packed. And we're just laughing so hard. I have no idea about what, and I think we forgot about what we were laughing about, which is the best.
Mm-hmm.
But we're just sitting there looking pain vibrating. You know, when you're like laughing so hard and you're like, are they upset or are they laughing? I can't tell. It was like that. It was pretty good. E-Man Speak says, St. Jimmy feeling inspired to go listen to Green Day. Yes. Be careful with that album. I'm just kidding. Some of it's really good. Actually, most of it's really good. It's just when it came out, American Idiot was overplayed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Great song. Way overplayed.
Alright. Post on Instagram about 12 teams left. I'm going to post on Facebook and Twitter.
So at 8 o'clock local time, which is in 5 minutes, I'm going to give an update, but I want to make sure Smitty and Brad are back. And while we're waiting for these lovely teams... Oh, I'm going to sneeze. Okay. While we're waiting for these teams to sell... Oh, I sneezed out whatever I was going to say.
You're waiting for Smitty and Brad, I think?
Yeah, but there's something else that I was going to say, like, after that. Thank you for the blessings.
That's not what I wanted to do. Come on. Oh, how many, Bowman Chrome U has 6 groups left. And we did revise one of the groups to take flip-flop Tennessee and Penn State. Just because the Hendon Hooker cards were selling so high. Kind of got out of whack a little bit, so.
So they got rebalanced, to be fair.
Rebalanced, yeah. And the updates are in the description of on Shopify. So
on our website.
I know, reading descriptions has not been the theme of the evening, but
there's a link to that Bowman Chrome U. This is random groups, and the groups, like Dave said, are clearly spelled out in the description below. With text in red, bold, and italicized about the team swap.
You saw it though, didn't you?
I saw it.
If I could make it explode, I would have.
Jeremiah says, I have 30 packages to pack, so if I don't say anything, I'm listening and I'm still here. Cool.
Jeremiah, you still putting those inserts in your packages? I'm surprised nobody's that we know of has used no referrals have come through.
So what Dave is talking about, Jeremiah sells cards, singles, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mostly hockey, on eBay, and he advertises for us. He puts these little slips in there. Oh, he says every single package gets one.
That's awesome. It's
a code that gets the buyer a discount, and it also will earn Jeremiah referral money. But you know, I am a little surprised, but if your target is you're shopping specific cards,
yeah,
and if that's what you do, then breaks might not be something you do.
Mm-hmm.
But I would think statistically you would find someone. And it's possible that we've had people come and check it out.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
What was that?
That's what he puts in every...
No, the...
Disconnected the phone.
Oh, okay.
Smitty's back.
Jeremiah,
back
thank
again.
you for doing that. It'll pay off at some point.
Yeah.
Smitty, welcome back. 2 shots and a splash of Dr. Pepper. Nice. I found Dr. Pepper is surprisingly good with Malibu, which at first sounded terrible.
Yeah, it doesn't sound great.
But then I was at some punk shows with my friends, and they were like, it's amazing. And I tried it. I'm like, oh my god, like unexpected. It was tropical, but not in like a fruity way. It was good.
I would not have thought Dr. Pepper and whiskey either. I've never heard of that.
I feel like I haven't had Dr. Pepper in a while, and I miss it.
Yeah. We used to have it because Brian really liked it, and he called it Popper Popper.
Ooh.
Can I have some Popper Popper?
I don't buy soda to keep in my house.
Do you buy pop, which is what it's supposed to be called? Caught it.
I don't buy pop because I'm a human that can say words properly.
Smitty, what kind of whiskey?
He hates whiskey with anything else, or he hates Dr. Pepper with anything else.
Oh, yeah. That's...
I use diet, not regular. Diet Dr. Pepper is good. Granted...
Dr. Pepper and anything sounds awful to me. Is Dr. Pepper big in Texas? I didn't know that.
Apparently.
I had no idea.
I have one of my former coworkers who's still at my company. He's huge on Dr. Pepper. Like, he and his wife, and milk.
Whistle Pig. I always wanted to try it.
What's a Whistle Pig?
That's a bourbon. I did try it once. I'm sorry, I've always wanted my own bottle, but it's out of my range.
Oh.
That is good stuff.
Okay. I thought that was like a specific mixed drink.
No, that's the brand of bourbon,
okay.
yeah. Which is an awesome name, by the way. Whistle Pig.
Oh, E-Man Speak says Dr. Pepper is from Texas.
Oh,
I did not know
that.
I know it was a Pepsi brand, and then it went solo.
Like Beyonce?
Yep. Granted, unlike Destiny's Child, Pepsi is still having a lot of success. Granted, Destiny's Child is timeless. E-Man says it's from Waco.
There was a friend of mine went to U of I, and one of the guys in his fraternity, he would swear, he was like, Destiny's Child is the best band of the 90s. Hands down. Like, he would swear about this. It was so funny. It was like 99, 98. Like...
And what was the context? Just
I don't know. It's just something I'd always heard of. Like, anytime Destiny's Child would come on, they'd be like, hey, so-and-so, best band of the 90s, right? He's like, absolutely. No, that's not true.
They are not the best
hilarious.
band of the 90s.
It was hilarious.
It is hilarious. But they are phenomenal. But there were a lot of phenomenal bands from the 90s. E-Man Speaks says Destiny's Child is from Houston. How do you know where everything's from? Where are marshmallows from? Jeremiah says I drink an ungodly amount of Mountain Dew. I have a caffeine problem. Oh, man.
Me too. Not Mountain Dew anymore, but I have a caffeine problem for sure.
I hear you on the Mountain Dew.
Destiny's Child's from Houston. I had no idea. So Destiny's Child probably loves Dr. Pepper.
You would think they would have been in ads. Like Christina Aguilera was for... Or someone was for Pepsi.
Britney? Britney was for Pepsi, I think.
I think there were a few of them were for Pepsi, right?
I don't know.
Who were the ladies of the late 90s and early 2000s who were in the Pepsi commercials? Because I remember they used to be like a whole production, and they were good. E-Man says because
Cindy Crawford, 92.
Later. I need some later ones.
I know, I'm looking.
Oh, okay.
Remember the Pepsi girl? Oh, I remember her. The curly hair.
I do. You're like awakening memories that are in the... Oh, yeah.
Remember her?
She was so cute. Hallie Eisenberg. Oh, she was the best. I wanted to be like her. E-Man says he knows everything because he lives on the Gulf Coast and these people brag about everything.
That sounds right.
Yeah. Smitty says marshmallows were originally from ancient Egyptians for sore throats.
For real? Now, how the hell do you know that? Wait, Smitty's a documentary guy, I think.
I'm a documentary lady.
Yeah, so I'm going to say he saw that in a documentary.
I did not learn that.
All right, we got to wait for Brad.
We do.
Brad, are you here? I'm not trying to...
No, you're fine.
I just thought you wanted to go at 8.
Yes.
I mean, feel free to stay. We haven't even broke anything, so you might want to... I don't know if you want to stay.
Pump up the jam. Can we get that as one of our sound clips?
Pump up the jam. Yeah, we can do it right now.
E-Man says...
Has anybody watched the show Dave? I just started watching it.
Is it...
It is funny.
Are you in it?
No.
What's it on? What's it about?
Hulu. It's this rapper called Lil Dicky.
I love Lil Dicky.
And it's about him like trying to rap, and he's like the whitest white guy ever, and he's going to the studios with all these like rappers and like gangster raps.
And he's like,
it's hilarious. Too. It's hilarious.
Man,
I want that theme song as like our opener. It's like, "Hi, I'm Dave," but I can't find it. I can find it. I just can't clip it. I'm sure there's software, but
find it, send it to me. I'll get it clipped. Smitty says Lil Dicky is my favorite. Smitty also says they'd use the root of the plant for sore throats and heal wounds. I've heard about its medicinal properties from the mallow plant.
Really?
Yes. We saw Lil Dicky at Lollapalooza one year.
We might get docked for...
Night of the Rocks, very dancing.
What made you think of this?
Because there is a documentary series on Netflix. We are not sponsored by Netflix or documentaries, but we should be, called Kunk on Earth. And it is this woman who plays a character of a historian who's interviewing experts. And I had seen her in clips on YouTube before, and she like deadpan says things like, this great ruler would have done more great things, but he made the mistake of dying and things like that. Like explaining it in such a funny way, or asking these asking the experts.
Sorry. Sorry, I was gonna mute that.
Or asking experts ridiculous questions, frankly, and borderline insulting, not to them, but to the history. Like, as an example, to a Egyptologist, she says, why do we say we don't understand how the pyramids were made? It's pretty obvious. They're just big rectangles stacked in a triangle.
I assumed, which I shouldn't have, because... Are we saying his real name? I don't remember. Iman Speaks is brilliant. I thought he just misspelled it, and it said, "You should dress up as Chunk from the Goonies." And I was like, well, he's seen me, that's fair. I don't know how that tied into anything, but I didn't know what a kunk was. I was like, "You should dress as Chunk." I'm like, that's cool. I could do it.
She calls it the Soviet onion. It's, so I watched the first episode before E-Man was visiting me, and I stopped because he and I share historical documentaries. Mm-hmm. We watched them on ancient civilizations, and then talk about it because of course we do. So I watched the first episode and I was like, oh my god. I'm like, I can't watch this without him. So I waited until he came to visit me. I'm like, alright, we're watching this first episode, then we're watching the whole series. And it was just...
What is it on?
Kunk on Earth on Netflix.
Netflix? Okay.
We are not sponsored by these people, but I want to sponsor them. It is comedic, yes. Oh, and we do share on comedies. It's a comedic, historical documentary. It's phenomenal, really.
I'll check it out. Check it out.
Oh, it's so funny. And she's just so good at being serious about non-serious things. Oh, it's inspiring.
Brad, are you here? That's AFK for a long time.
Yeah, maybe he's getting donuts from Vince.
All right, we have 9 spots still left in Prizm. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12 teams left in Bowman, half case from a sealed case. And don't forget, we also have Bowman Chrome U with 5 spots left, 6 spots left. 3-box playbook has 5 divisions left. The patches out of playbook have been ridiculous.
Ridiculously good or ridiculously
good?
bad?
Yes, ridiculously good. I should.
For this year, right?
Yeah, this year's, yeah.
Better than last year, right?
I think so, because even like the normal non-autographed patch cards is like everything's chunky.
Nice.
With stitches and all that. Oh, yes, I saw that. I love Black Mirror. I love it.
It's so good.
I have not watched an episode that was bad. I haven't seen all of them, but I have not seen a bad episode.
I haven't seen all of them
There's
either.
some trippy, crazy stuff in there, but I love it.
Some episodes are definitely better than others,
yeah.
But they're all great.
Yes.
And they all are interesting and make you think about things.
Absolutely.
And they're presented in a way
There's so
you've
many
never seen before.
I don't even want to go down that hole, but down that road, there's so many good ones. Definitely rewatchable too, like, because I forget a lot of them.
Yeah.
You should just rewatch it.
E-Man says playtest. F me up. You gotta talk. So I'm
What's
not good.
playtest?
I'm not good at titles of episodes, so you gotta tell me
Let me
what
see
happened.
which one. I think I saw that one. If that's the one I'm thinking of, it was. There's a couple that. Not F me up, but definitely was like, whoa.
It's the second episode in the third series.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
I don't think I've seen it either. Written by Charlie
No,
Brooker.
I didn't see that one. I'll have to check that one out.
Playtest an upcoming augmented reality game.
Mm.
Horror game. Access his brain, targets his fears.
There was one where... No, I don't want to say too much because people haven't watched it. The one where the guy's wife passes away and they implant her... Like, they can clone her...
Into a teddy bear?
No, that is one, though. But... Oh, wait, maybe that was... They implant her in his head.
Oh.
So they're always together. And, like, he can shut her off at times, and she just, like, has to sit there.
Does she...
But
is
there's
she aware
nothing...
she's shut off? Or
Yes.
Does her consciousness... Like,
no,
also...
she's aware, so it's, like, nothing. And then he keeps, like... I don't want to say. From what I remember, then he starts, like, dating someone, and she's yelling at him and stuff, and he shuts her off. It was a good idea at first, like, oh, we'll always be together. And then it turns south quickly.
There was another one where this guy died and they like reanimated him somehow and they kept him in the attic. And it was
Oh,
weird.
I remember that one, yeah.
Yeah, and then they just got tired of him. I don't remember what any of these episodes are called. E-Man says it was anxiety inducing. I had to walk around the block after that episode, and he thinks he actually called me after that.
I have to watch that one then.
Ooh, alright.
There's a couple that were like, you had to shake it off. You had to watch something light afterwards. For sure.
Yeah, oh yeah. Or watch another one just to get something else in your brain that's terrible.
Like the Robo-Dog. Did you ever see that one? The Robo-Dog that chases the lady around. It's crazy.
I don't think so.
It's crazy because then I saw something, was it in New York or something, that they had these Robo-Dogs? And I'm like, well, I know how this ends.
That reminds me of a clip I saw of a robot bartender. And it was like a walking robot that would like take orders and it would go make the drinks and it would come back.
I don't want that. I need a bartender that's like, generous poor.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't want the robot. That's going to be down with a milliliter.
That's true. But they could program it to be generous, but they're not gonna. But they were...
Exactly.
They were showing this robot bartending, and it was so overworked that it, like, got to the bar, like, it like, took an order, it got back to the liquor, and it just, like, fell over. It did not get back up. And people are like, yeah, see?
Mm-hmm.
Robots aren't going to replace us, or, like, this is how difficult the job is that robots can't even do it, etc.
Just a normal guy. Hi. Hello. I'm Dave.
Nice.
Modeled after Boston Dynamics, the creepiest company in the world. Didn't they do that AI robot that was like, they're sitting there talking to it and it's like, I won't hurt you, you're my friend, but when I kill everyone else, it's like you can work for me or some type of shit like that. It was really, this thing was like, it was AI that was like learning as it was going and was like, yeah, I'm going to take over, but you're my friend.
It sees how stupid we are compared to how quickly it can learn. I mean, if I was an AI robot, I would take over.
Yeah, like you guys are dumb.
Austin
All right,
Dynamics,
we are stuck. What can we do? I really don't want to do a filler for...
No. Oh, they have
Prizm.
the yellow puppy robots. I have a recommendation. Do not dream about these robots. It will haunt you. I thought you were an AI. No. There's so much evidence, like when I forget words or get so distracted, I feel like if I was AI, I'd be able to categorize things and approach them logically, which I can generally do, but man, a couple weeks ago.
Hi, I'm Dave. I'm Lil Dave. Hi, I'm Dave. Who's Dave? Hi, I'm Dave. Please.
I gotta have that. I gotta have it. Who's Dave?
So you were saying it's a show about Lil Dicky trying to get into the rapping world.
Yeah.
But, like, this is after he already became...
I assume.
Yeah.
I didn't know him until I heard of this show.
Oh. See,
So
I know
I
of
assume
Lil
it's
Dicky,
I don't know if
8
it's
years
on
ago.
his, like, based on his life. I assume it's kind of based on his life, like,
Yeah.
loosely. But I don't know. Like, he plays himself, but I don't know. That's all I know.
Okay.
But he's clearly not made it in the show. He has not made it. So, oh my God. This kid passed away, and his parents were like, he loved you. Could you perform at his service? And so he's trying to write this rap. He's like, what the hell do I say? So he was like, he made up this rap that was like, John's gone. John's gone. It was so funny. But then Macklemore shows up and he performs instead, so Little Dicky didn't get to do his rap.
Oh.
Yeah.
And it was so well thought out.
John's gone. Alright, 9 teams left. That's our best shot at doing something. I don't want to do a filler because then you gotta do 10. A filler would be combining all those teams, 10 spots, serial number. You would buy a spot for, like, just for instance, let me work up. If we were to do it, I don't think it'd be worth it, but let's see.
E-Man said he had a dream about kittens last night. He wants to adopt one of them.
Mm.
We've been talking about logistics for that.
You gotta name it something awesome.
Oh, it was gonna be Lucy.
That's not that awesome.
Well, it's nicer than
I was
her
thinking,
original
like,
name.
Space related.
Oh. Jeremiah says I got a call and haven't been listening. What did I miss?
Nothing.
A whole lot of nothing important. We talked about Black Mirror and some other shows. It is short for Lucifer.
Hi, I'm Dave.
Little Dicky.
Alright, so if we did do it, a 10-spot serial number for the rest of the teams in Prizm would be $17 a piece. And then you would get any cards from any of those teams in the filler based on either the left side number or the number on the card. So if it was a numbered card, 11 out of 20, the one spot would get it. If it's not numbered and say the back of the card is, CB1, the one spot would get it.
Got it.
And if it's a letter, if it ends in a letter,
The corresponding
number, yes. But I don't know.
My claw just jumped off me.
If people are interested, we can do it. Otherwise, we'll just hold out for
it to fill naturally.
For it to fill, yeah. I gotta stop trailing off.
Please watch, please. I'm
Oh,
Please watch, please.
Short for Lucifer. I like that. I wonder if Vern is working. Doesn't he normally work on Friday nights?
Sometimes.
Is Brad not back yet?
I haven't seen Brad come back.
What's up?
Oh, I thought you were preparing for a very relevant
Check out the
sound
big
effect.
brain on Brad.
Are you trying to summon him?
Yeah.
So the kittens I have, I got them from a hoarding situation, which is unfortunate. And for those who don't know, I foster kittens with a rescue. So my house sometimes usually smells kind of not great. That's why we usually have candles in here.
Mm-hmm.
But, so they brought me 2 litters of kittens from 2 different mamas, the same